Hey guys, I am starting this call. So, if you guys have any questions, you are welcome to post in your team pages, ask on the Posh Hearts team, um, reach out to your sponsor or your upline or your premier leader. So, right now, I just wanted to go over kind of questions about the transition. If you guys have at all, then you're welcome to chime in. Um, hey Laura, thanks for joining. If you have any questions about the transition or anything like that, let me know. But we're just gonna see. I got my transition kit in the mail today, and the polka dotted guide is gonna be like your biggest. Um, this is like the Posh Bible. It has a lot of it will help you answer a lot of questions that are most frequently asked, and it's going to help you with your downline as well. So if you are a leader, this is going to be a really great place to look to answer questions for your downline or to to lead your downline to. Additionally, we have the transition guide, which is available in the Posh box, or you can find it in the files in the Posh Hearts page. And that is going to be another huge resource for you, especially in the with this transition. So if you have not seen that yet, you definitely need to check it out. It is a PDF copy or file that is in, you can find it, let me see if I can pull it up. But you can find it in the Posh box, or you can find it on our page. But that basically is going to tell you a lot of things that it will cover a lot of the things that a lot of people ask. So if you're wondering what price changes we have, then that's where you're going to go to look. You can print it out if you want. Print out what's best, what you find the most useful. If you guys got your transition kits in and you guys are missing samples, make sure to send an SR on them. It is a known issue. They asked everybody to send an SR. I'm not sure if that's going to change because I'm not sure how widespread the problem is, but currently they want everybody to send SRs. So if you guys are missing your kit or you're missing the samples that you're in your kit, make sure you're sending an SR for that. Also, make sure that you guys be sure to sign up for Posh Pay, because that is how we are going to get paid from now on. I totally understand that this is something that is going to take some time to get used to. It's definitely not something that I expected, but I do understand pros and cons for it. So hopefully you guys are kind of seeing those as well. For everybody that's just jumping on, if you guys have any questions about transition stuff, you guys are welcome to unmute yourselves and ask, or you guys can ask in the chat box, which is at the bottom of the screen if you guys are on your computer. But anyway, so yeah, sign up for ProPay. I signed up for it just barely, and it was super simple. There's one part where you check for yes or no whether or not you want a card. You check yes for the card, and they will send you a card. They said in the Q&A that it will take about a week. When you're filling it out, it says it could take up to 4 weeks, but they said it usually will come in about a week. So that's pretty quick and simple. If you're more of a social posher, I can understand this can be a little bit of a pain, and I get that. However, I think I'm still kind of learning the tips and tricks on it. So I think that it won't be as bad as we might initially think. So if you guys have questions on that, let me know. But it's basically a credit card, or not credit card, I'm sorry, a bank account with a debit card associated with it. Some changes that you guys should be aware of. There is now an Action Academy. So this is an academy that you can join after your 90th day as a Posh consultant. So if you've been around for longer than 90 days, and once you hit the title of Pink, then you have access to this. And that's going to it basically takes place after the Prep Academy, and it's going to really help you push toward Pink Plus 2. So that's a really great resource as well, and that's something that I think I'm super excited about, because I know this has been something that people have been asking for forever. Like, what can they do after the Prep Academy? They kind of feel like there's nothing out there, and the Action Academy is really going to help you with that. Yeah, well, some other things to think. Oh yeah, so a few changes in the catalog that you should be aware of. The Posh to Meet You sets are $20, and you can pick your own, you can pick and mix and match whatever you want, which is awesome. This is something that we were doing as consultants, and Posh obviously took that into account and decided to include that in the catalog, which is amazing. And what that means is, so it's $20 for the 3 products, so a hand cream, a trunk bar, and a lip balm. You can only have one Posh to Meet You set in a cart, and it does not count toward the buy 5 to get the 6 free. A general rule of thumb is if something in that kit can be purchased separately, it does not count toward the buy 5 get the 6 free. So the lip balms also do not count for the buy 5 get the 6 free. However, the AMUs, the all mixed up bath salts, do count because you can't get those individually. So that was something that I was kind of like, okay, how do we do this? But yeah, check out the transition guide for the price changes, packaging updates. The little update to the perks is kind of cool too. So there's a customer bonus exclusive for every customer who hits $400 in referrals each month. So that automatically comes to them, so it's not something they have to worry about, which is really great. They'll just receive it in the next order they place within 30 days. For the most part, your hostess will probably be placing an order soon after their party, so that shouldn't be a problem at all. Yeah, so, oh yeah, you guys have to check out the Posh portal too. So I'm just kind of going through the transition guide and kind of highlighting the things I find super important. But the tools in the Posh portal, I'm loving all the new tools, so make sure you're taking a look at it. Where is it? The booklets, the Start a Pampering Business booklets, these are the ones that came in the transition kits. These are going to be amazing. So hopefully you guys, if you guys did not grab the transition kits, you guys might want to stock up on these, or at least grab a packet. Each packet comes with, I think, 10 is what I'm guessing here. But this is going to be like the polka dotted guide, but a little bit more. It's not as in depth as the polka dot guide, because the polka dot guide is like super thick, and this one is like what they said, like 8 pages or something like that. But this is going to be a really great recruiting tool. So anybody that you are thinking, any recruiting packets that you're breaking up, any really strong potential recruits, this is going to be a really great resource for them, because it's going to give them everything that they need to know. If you guys don't have money to purchase such like these things, you can always send them PDF copies, which works out perfectly as well, because some people, they just really want to know like right away. So that works out too. Yeah, if you guys, I think that's all I had to say in terms of that. Let me see if I had anything else on my notes here. Day away. If you guys have not signed up for a day away yet, make sure that you guys are signing up for a day away. It is worth it. Day away is basically our convention. So it happens twice a year around transition changes, and this is where you're going to be able to try all the different products. You're going to get product training. A lot of that training that you saw at PremierCon that was streaming live, that's what's going to happen at day away as well. So there's going to be more intimate one-on-ones. Smaller groups with local leaders, and you're also going to be able to get product training from home office. David, our resident product guru, will be there, so if you find him, you can just check him, corner him and start asking him all the questions that you have about different products. And he's amazing. He's a plethora of knowledge, and so it's super fun. Definitely worth it if you guys are able to swing the trip and able to swing the cost if you guys are having to go out of town. Find some friends to room with, to road trip with, etc. If you can't make it to day away, the next best thing is the Posh regional meetings, and those ones are held by local gold premiers. There aren't as many around, but those ones are definitely more intimate. They are put on by different premiers. So if you want to have a meeting close to you, let it be known so that the premiers know, because premiers will travel for the meetings if there is demand for it. So yeah. So that's kind of my overview of things that I felt like you guys should know. Make sure you guys are reading the catalog. That's going to be your biggest tool with the transition guide. Read the transition guide and read the catalog. Read the Posh paper. That is the #1 thing you can do, even if you are new, old, whatever. Like if you don't have a starter kit, if you don't have a transition kit, if you don't haven't really done Posh in a while, doesn't matter. Pull up the PDF of the Posh paper and read it. Like seriously, from front to back. You're going to learn about products. You're going to learn about why everything is so great, and that's going to stick with you. So when you are talking to customers about different things, you're going to know these things, and so you're not going to feel as out of place or off guard. when people ask you these questions. So yeah, that I can't stress that enough, how important it is to have that knowledge with you. So if you guys don't have any specific questions on the transition guide, then I'm going to turn off the recording and we can just do general Q&A. If you guys have specific questions on the transition guide, totally feel free to unmute yourselves. If not, then I'm just going to turn off the recording and then just move on to something else. I think we covered transition guide, so pretty well, but all right, cool. I'm gonna turn it off, but look at how cute the polka dot guide is, guys. Okay, turn off the recording. So anyone that's watching this later, if you guys have any questions, be sure to post on your team page, reach out to your sponsor. Questions or no questions? Okay, cool. Thanks, guys.